With a range of bright colors, yellows, oranges, reds, greens, blues, poison dart frogs aren't just big show-offs either. Those colorful designs tell potential predators, "I am toxic. Don't eat me." These frogs are considered one of Earth's most toxic or poisonous species. Let's learn about it. Scientific name of poison dart frog is Dendrobatidae. Group name is Army. Their name comes from the fact that indigenous Amazonian groups use the poison from several species of the frog to make poison darts. There are over 170 species and 13 genera of poison dart frogs. Although collectively known as poison dart frogs, only 4 species in the genus Philobates were documented as used to poison blow dart tips. Some species which are plain are non-poisonous. Dart frogs live primarily in rainforests, where there is plenty of moisture for them to access so they can keep their skin wet. These frogs are mostly terrestrial, which means they live on the ground, but there are few species that live up in the trees. Most species hide and hunt for small prey among the leaf litter on the forest floor, where it is dark and damp. Poison dart frogs can be found in tropical, humid environment in Central and South America. They are most commonly found in tropical rainforests. These frogs are native to Nicaragua, Bolivia, Guyana, Costa Rica, Panama, Brazil, Peru, Colombia, French Guiana, Ecuador, Suriname, and Venezuela. They have also been introduced to Hawaii, but they are not a native species. The size of the poison dart frog is 1.5 to 6 centimeters and they weigh about 28 grams. There are approximately 170 species of frogs considered poison dart frogs, and they come in large variety of shapes, sizes, colors and patterns. The poisonous species are equipped with bright colors and bold patterns to warn predators of their toxicity, but not all of these frogs are poisonous. Many species have dull or camouflage colors and have little to no toxins in their skin. The color variety ranges from black, brown, tan, and muddy green in the less poisonous, to bright yellow, blue, red, orange, and bright green in the highly toxic species. Their skin can be mottled with solid bars, spots, stripes, and light dapples. They are poisonous, not venomous. This means that they do not inject their toxins into others like snakes. They instead have to be consumed or licked. Toxins are stored in the glands under the skin, with the toxin being secreted through pores. When stressed, a frog may secrete large amounts of toxins all at once. The degree of poison depends upon the intensity of bright colors. Specifically, alkaloids from arthropods accumulate and are secreted through the frog's skin. Batrachotoxin prevents nerve impulses from transmitting the signal to relax muscles, causing heart failure. There are no antidotes for poison dart frog exposure. Theoretically, death would occur within 3 minutes. However, there are no published reports of human deaths from poison dart frog poisoning. The frog has special sodium channels, so it is immune to its own poison. Poison dart frogs feed upon a number of small insects. Those species that are not highly toxic do not have to prey on specific types of insects and have a much more varied diet than the more poisonous species. Their most common prey includes ants, termites, small beetles, and centipedes. Fire-bellied snake is the only predator of dart frog because it has acquired tolerance of dart venom. The frogs face three major threats: habitat loss, collection for the pet trade, and death from fungal diseases like chytridiomycosis. Zoos that keep poison dart frogs often treat them with an antifungal agent to control the disease. Poison dart frogs are alarmingly threatened by the illicit pet trade. Though protected by law, they are smuggled illegally, then condemned to an unnatural life in a small aquarium for human amusement. 90% of exported poison dart frogs die in transport. The pet trade is also responsible for the spread of a fungus that has decimated poison dart frogs. The greatest disease caused loss of biodiversity, both in plants and animals, in recorded history. Poison dart frogs communicate with a wide variety of sounds to attract mates, declare territories, and express distress. Most male poison dart frogs have vocal sacs that work as resonating chambers. Different species of poison dart frogs have different languages. Poison dart frogs have a speed of around 16 km per hour. Dart frogs are quite social animals and can frequently be found in pairs or small groups. While they live in close proximity, male frogs will wrestle one another for optimal territories, and females will battle over choice egg-laying locations. During courtships, these frogs will caress one another using their front legs and their chins. Poison dart frogs are diurnal, which means they are active during the day. This is quite an unusual trait in frogs, as most species are active at night. Their diurnal activity keeps the frogs from being eaten because their colors can be best seen in the sunlight. Once they have found an acceptable mate, breeding occurs. After mating, the female finds a dark and damp location to lay her eggs. She will lay between 1 and 30 eggs at the base of a bromeliad leaf, in the crook of a tree, in a small puddle, or in a small hole in the bark of a tree. Courtship can last several hours and involves a mating dance of mutual stroking and cleaning of the leaves. Both parents must work to protect the eggs from ants and keep them moist. After hatching, the parents of many species will carry their tadpoles on their backs to a water source. Females will lay 1 to 40 eggs. The average lifespan of a poison dart frog is 3 to 15 years. Many poison dart frogs now appear on the endangered species list as deforestation and human infrastructure projects continue to encroach on their natural habitat. Many species have recently experienced chytrid disease and collection for the pet trade. Some are listed as threatened or endangered as a result. Zoos have tried to counteract these diseases by treating captive frogs with an antifungal agent that is used to cure athlete's foot in humans. If you are ever planning to go Amazon for a wildlife trip and encounter dart frogs, then never miss these interesting facts told about the poison dart frogs.